Welcome back to another episode of After the License, the podcast where we help real estate agents build their business. I'm your host, Jeff Buettner, and as always, if you're listening on the podcast, make sure you check out the YouTube channel. We have YouTube-specific trainings, not to mention we have a ton of free goodies in the YouTube description, so if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you check it out. We got chapters for the videos, we have a free course on building your database and your sphere of influence, not to mention a link to our Facebook marketing mastermind group. So make sure you're checking all that stuff out. And if you're enjoying the content on YouTube, give it a thumbs up, drop a comment, and let me know what you think. Today, we're going to talk about 3 quick reasons why you shouldn't take your own listing photos. Now, in 2021, most people, I would say, don't take their own listing photos, but there's a section of people that do. And the argument that I've heard is, our cameras and our phones have gotten so good that I can go and take my own photos. And the reality is yes, cameras inside of our phones have gotten significantly better, but reason number 1 why you shouldn't take your own photos is it's just not ever going to be up to the same quality as a professional photographer, unless you have a really expensive or nice camera that has a big sensor and a big, nice wide-angled lens. The photos just aren't going to come out the same, and it really comes down to that sensor. Yes, our cameras can take, or our phones can take really nice pictures, but the sensor in there is just nothing compared to what a professional camera is. And when you have a bigger sensor, you have better photos overall. So that's reason number 1. No matter what you think, having a professional photographer out there, you're going to produce better photos than if you take them yourself. The second reason why I recommend getting a professional photographer out to your listing to do photos is the leverage piece of it. Ultimately, you are a business owner, and I think it's important to think like a business and act like a business. And when you go and actually hire someone to take the photos, it's the first step to kind of adding leverage to your business. Even if you have a really nice camera and you're a professional photographer yourself, I would encourage you to hire it out. In most markets, you can get a professional photographer out to your house for $100, $150 to shoot listing photos. And in that case, it's again the first step to adding leverage to your business as a business owner. Could you do it yourself? Yes. Could you take the hour, 2 hours, 3 hours to, again, drive out to the listing and take those photos and come back and edit them? Yes. But adding that piece of leverage to your business is a real mindset shift. Think about what that hour, 2 hours, 3 hours can be spent in your business and what that would mean for you. If you spent that time lead generating instead, what would that actually mean for the outcome of your business? So that's reason number 2 is adding leverage to your business is an important part of being a business owner. And the third reason ultimately is, in my opinion, it's a huge value add. When you go on future listing appointments, you want to be able to say, hey, we take this listing very seriously. We go out and we actually hire professional photographers to take listing photos. Some other agents are going to go and they're just going to use their camera phone, and for us, that's unacceptable, right? We hire professional photographers. They go out there. They are experts with lighting and setup and making the house not only seem beautiful, but big. And they do some post edits to kind of make sure your house is displayed in the best way possible, because it's going to hit so many different sites. So if you go out and actually hire photographers, you can use it in your listing presentation and your sales pitch for someone to actually hire you. And if someone in your competition isn't doing that and they're not relying on that, you can actually put yourself heads and above your competition just for kind of taking that extra step. And again, the cost of it all really isn't in most markets that much, and it'll save you time. It adds leverage to your business. The photos are going to be better, and you're going to be able to use it in your listing presentation moving forward. So if you're brand new to real estate, or you're just thinking about kind of taking your own photos, I would encourage you to rethink that for the reasons that I mentioned in this video. So hopefully you guys found this helpful. As always, if you did, give it a thumbs up, drop a comment below. Have you ever taken your own photos? I have when I first started out, so I don't knock you if you do, but what are your reasonings if you do take your own photos? And, has this video changed your mind at all? So drop a comment below, give us a thumbs up, and we'll catch you next time.